Hello. Today we visit r/AskReddit to see what is the most underrated Christmas gift. Make sure to comment the best gift you received over the holiday season. With that, sit back and enjoy. One time at work, we were doing this white elephant thing. I don't remember the exact rules, but essentially, everybody brings a gift and everybody leaves with a different gift. The plan was to buy goofy, funny things, like the non-risque stuff you see at Spencer's or something. When I opened mine, it was a 124 pack of toilet paper. Everybody laughed and thought it was funny, but I've never even come close to receiving a gift as amazing as that. I have no idea why nobody tried to take it from me unless they somehow knew I'd physically fight them over it. My office has done that white elephant gift game, and one time someone brought a giant roll of toilet paper. It was basically a regular roll of toilet paper, but about 1 foot diameter, and it came with its own stand to hold it. Not as practical as a 124 pack, but a little funnier. Charmin Forever Roll. Great toilet paper, and I don't have to change it 3x per week, too many girls in the house. I had a friend on a message board once whose mill would be amused at her when she'd answer, "What would you like?" queries with, a year's supply of TP, or laundry detergent. Mother-in-law didn't take her seriously. A few years later, my friend divorced her husband but remained on good terms with Grandma. And one year Grandma decided she'd play along, and she bought my friend a humongous stash of TP. My friend was ecstatic, and as the weeks went by, Grandma saw how useful it was. And so for Mother's Day, Grandma bought her a shitload of laundry detergent. For her birthday, a huge stash of paper towels. My grandmother paid my gas bill one Christmas. I thought that was a nice present. My grandparents used to cover an expensive bill or car insurance for my mom every Christmas. She was always very happy for the help. Not quite the same, but I buy my sister and her 3 teenage kids separate Spotify accounts every year for Christmas. Haven't checked the prices yet, but I'm sure they're a lot more than the $99 I've been paying. When my sister and I were growing up, we weren't allowed secular music. This annual gift of mine lets her teenagers have unlimited access to all the music they love, without church or parents. It's the best gift I can give them, having been through what I did. I'm sure you know this, but a household account allows 6 profiles that aren't linked. Premium subscription to something the person already uses the free version of. They're guaranteed to use it, and it's already something they've decided that they weren't going to splurge on themselves for. So as a gift, it's both a necessity and a luxury. I did this for my wife last year and she still talks about what a great gift it was. Every year my grandma would get everyone toilet paper, deodorant, toothpaste, Q-tips. Didn't realize how great it was until she was gone. I never had to buy socks until my grandma passed away. My brother and I were joking about this recently. As a kid you're upset if you get socks. As an adult, it's yeah socks. I tell young people that, believe it or not, their opinion of receiving socks as a gift will change over time. And it is at that moment that they will remember our conversation, and they will be old. They always look at me like I'm nuts, but they'll see. They'll see. My mom wears slippers. Every year I get her slippers. She wears them all year and get a new pair the next year. Hasn't failed to make her happy for the 30-odd years I've been doing it. Grandma told us every year, just get me something I can smoke, drink, or eat. I tell my grandkids, if I have to find a place to put it, I don't want it. Ounce of weed it is. One year when I was pretty broke someone gave me a nice tote filled with non-perishables. I suddenly had a nice stockpile of stuff like soup, crackers, and cookies, and on top of that had a tote to store stuff in when I emptied it. It was way more useful to me than a soap set or something else like that they could have potentially given me. One year when I was broke and had recently got a $2,500 hospital bill because of an overnight stay due to strep throat, my aunt's boyfriend gifted me a lottery ticket and I won $5,555. I was so relieved I cried. It was a practical joke ticket. This is a great idea. There are lots of things a lot of people don't always have around but are used a lot if you level up your cooking a little bit. Various herbs, black beans, diced tomatoes, balsamic, rice, white wine vinegar. Great for various salad dressings, maple syrup, white corn syrup. With this and a few other staples you can easily make amazing homemade caramels, coconut milk, lots of Asian cuisine uses this, etc. etc. Make up a basket of this stuff and a few recipe cards and you're golden. Grocery or gas gift cards. Bingo! I buy a bunch of $25 grocery store gift cards. Hand them out to the mailman, the girl that cuts my hair, the single mom next door who feeds the cats while we're on vacation. Even to whatever UPS or FedEx guy that delivers a package at 9 at night. Always appreciated. My friend and her husband had their first child under extremely stressful circumstances and didn't have a large support system around them at the time. They were out of state for his job, so all the friends were limited physically in what we could do. Instead of just sending meals or gift cards for deliverable restaurants, we pooled our money and got them a few Instacart gift cards. They were able to choose the store, the products, brands, and get things for themselves that no one else thought about, and could still stay home to be with each other, the baby. I would recommend this. So true. On a broader perspective, just getting a present that isn't going to remain in my life forever, other than the good feeling that someone cared enough to think of me. Or that will end up in a landfill. I'm just less consumption and acquisition oriented as I get older. Extra phone chargers and wire organizers. I'll be damn glad I have an extra charger if mine goes missing or breaks. It's something I'd probably not think about until it happens, and then I'm scrambling to find a charger before my phone dies. Wire or cord organizers are just great year-round. To add to this, quality phone chargers. I recently received a high-watt charging block and a cable that displays the charging speed on the connector in LED. It's awesome. The gift of being left alone in peace and not having to think about buying random shit for everyone who also already has too much stuff just because it's Christmas. I don't want another set of towels. I don't want more candles, not another vase or blanket or another hat I don't even know where the last one went. Can we just not worry about the gifts and enjoy the time together? I'm with you on the not buying useless crap angle, but there's plenty of gifts that help you enjoy time together. My sister likes to give experiences. One Christmas she bought my family an Amazon gift card, popcorn, candy, and popcorn bowls with a note to treat ourselves to a movie night. Honestly, good consumables are the bee's knees. Something I gave my sisters was all the ingredients to mulled wine and instructions. They enjoyed it, learned a new Christmas tradition, and break out the mulled wine every year. My mom and my spouse exchange Scentsy melts. The best gift I've ever received was a big-ass thing of exotic woods for woodworking projects. Gifts can be a good thing. They just shouldn't be a checking off people on a list thing. I agree 100%. This is a definitely an unpopular, however underrated view and opinion on Christmas. I get so sick and tired of wondering what to buy for people only for the next person to gift them the same thing I did. It just seems a bit forced to me. As long as I'm in a warm house and surrounded by family, I can literally go without receiving a gift. But to answer OP's question, probably just little things like gift cards for places you love to shop, socks, chocolates, fragrances. Things surprisingly, most people don't go out of their way to buy for themselves. A one-time mobile detail or landscaping service. Got one of each once. Life-changing. Such a small but positive thing to motivate you to keep things that may have gotten out of hand clean. I do this for my dad. I take his car to get it detailed around Christmas and then again 6 months later when I go back to visit. He's the only one who drives it and it doesn't get too dirty. But he has mobility issues and it takes the burden off my mom of having to clean it out. I also paid for someone to come and power wash their house and garage, and clean out their gutters last year. Local guy, did a great job. My dad hired him to do a few other jobs over the summer, too. Lego. Every year until we all turned 18, my uncle would buy all of his nieces and nephews one Bionicle for Christmas Eve. You would have thought that over time we would have outgrown them, but with each passing year we grew more and more excited to spend Christmas Eve huddled around the kitchen table like Santa's elves themselves putting the damn things together. We all got so good at them we rarely needed to look at the directions, and since there were so many of us, maybe 10-12 or so, we actually got to build those Bionicle amalgams that consisted of like 3 different ones all mashed together. It's not the presents, it's the gift of knowing that when you wake up on December 26th, all of the music immediately goes back to normal and Mariah Carey disappears back into her underground den for 10 short months. Unless she performs in NYC for New Year's. Remember that? Oof. Thank you for watching all the way until the end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite holiday present. Click the video above if you want to continue to watch my content. Until next time.